very good morning everybody and welcome to the Athena Beach Hotel here just outside Paphos on the beautiful island of Cyprus. This is the Atlantic Senior Fours event sponsored by both Cyprus and the Constantino Brother Hotel Group, and we're down now to just the last few rounds in the men's event. Today we're focusing on round 14 and this morning we have an excellent game on the cards. It's England B taking on South Africa, and joining me in the commentary box for this high-class game is the one and only Mr. John Bell. Good morning, John.
Good morning, young Jason, and good morning, everyone. Yes, two high-quality teams for you this morning. Prolific title winners.
Yes, both of these teams are sat quite nicely high up in the tables, John. South Africa, well, they're topping the group so far with 36 points. They would need an absolute disaster not to qualify, I think, from this point of the matches.
Yeah, and England are second, and I think they're safe as well.
Yeah, if England B beat South Africa this morning, South Africa will just stay just ahead of number 1 by a point. England A, well, they're down at number 3 with 27 points. And also the United States A are in 4th points with 27 points as well. Top 4 from the table will go through to the semi-finals tomorrow. Norfolk Islands and Wales are 25. So there's quite a lot to play for down there, kind of between 5 and 8. They'll all be looking to get maximum 6 points today, to see if they can just squeeze into the semi-final spots. The league tables can be found on the Atlantic Senior Fours website. For those of you who want to go there, go onto the website, click the top 3 bars in the right-hand corner, and then click league tables.
Well, I think you've seen that quite a few teams have struggled on this particular rink. But look at the quality of that for the first head. Very good indeed.
Yeah, 8 very good, accomplished players. You know, so this is going to be really, really interesting. 4 England boys from the northeast part of the UK.
Yes, well known on the Northern Club circuit. And this England team have won the 2021 National Senior Fours.
I noticed there, Brett Arkley, he's changed his bowls. He was playing with some red bowls the last time I saw Brett play.
Well, he started this competition with his tiger balls, I think.
Now, well, here comes the straightener, nice and solid. This is a great start here. I have England B as the home team in this. Just check the scoreboard there. I think the flag has been put onto the wrong part of the scoreboard. I'll just keep a close eye on that. England should be on the top as the blue. You can see from the picture there, there's a South African flag on the blue. Keep up to date with the other scores as they come through. There's that famous straightener when you play a ball wide. Well, line's good. Unlucky. Unlucky. His own ball robbed him there. Anything solid or with a miss was getting the shot. I think he's been dreadfully unlucky. A bit of both. Just won't get back from there. Almost got to come under the front and then let it drift back to that ball, but even if he gets the jack. Still a chance here for South Africa as well. Still for him either hand, can't he, John? He could play the backhand if he wanted to on that narrow line, drift back to the shot ball. The jack's his worry though on that backhand. Forehand's always going towards the South African bowls, even though it is a bigger swing, but lots and lots of options available.
It's an attractive head for the skip here because it looks good for a running ball. England have put a couple of good receiving balls in at the back though. That's why Kenny, the South African skip, has opted for the gentle draw.
England skip, Alan Theobald. Well, Alan has been around a long, long time around this game, played at a fantastic level for many, many, many years. Always a very good tactician, I always thought, Alan Theobald. He's got a good head, a good thinking head on him. I know sometimes Mr. Bolt used to go to, well, I think he still does actually, go to Alan sometimes for bits of advice here and there. And you say you're always learning at this sport, John.
Indeed you are. Well, shot against, I don't think Kenny can afford to be too gentle with this.
The best result here for them would be just to promote his own now. Just looking at Alan, if he can just get to the jack, or even if he drifts to the blue ball, which is an England ball, force it onto the jack, a big count waiting. Not much danger as long as he's only just over the pace. Nearly played this. Oh, great effort. Great end there. First end, lots of good bowls. I think we're going to be in for a treat here, John.
Yes, indeed. Brett Hartley here, a dedicated lead. You see, these days, a lot of people don't want to stay at lead. They want to be heroes at the back of the rink, but Brett's diligently kept to his position. And I was reading his CV. He's qualified 6 times in the PBA qualifying series.
He has, yeah. And it's not only just qualifying in the PBA, he's qualifying all the time out of a very, very tough qualifier, as in the area, the Cumbria, Durham areas, you know, last one was Hartlepool, Stanley, you know, they're difficult qualifiers to get through. Like you say, I think some people sometimes get maybe a little bit nervous because at lead, I think you can almost, on an outdoor service, your front end can almost win you a game, I always say. I think it's won from the front a lot of the time, but you're very exposed at the same time, aren't you?
Yeah, it's a dedicated position, but it's a great position. I mean, you know exactly what you need to do. You just need to get your balls close. That's all you need to do.
Well played. And the bowls have got some kind of illness. Right, let's have a look at this chap, Mr. Theobald. 2 fantastic bowls from South Africa. Still working down the forehand. You can use that green bowl, just getting up into them.
The teams yesterday struggled with this hand in this direction.
Still got 2 games for you today. The game this afternoon is USA B versus the Czech Republic. I think it's now known as Czechia, isn't it now? So that's interesting. I've never seen the Czech Republic play at all, so that'll be a first for me, John.
No, I'm not familiar with their play either, but it's nice to see them on the European scene.
Yeah. The tournament director just told me there's a change in their order of how they're playing. Looking at the names, well, looks like I need to do a little bit of revision this this lunchtime. Pronunciation-wise.
Invariably, if you play with too much weight, you won't look at the centre of the link.
Wafting it in. Good ball.
losing weight, keeping a tighter line, going for the
Oh, good
jackpot.
hit. Good hit. So there's no, I don't know where it's gone, but there's no dead ends in this event. If it has gone out the rink, it will be put onto the 2 metre tee. That's the re-spot. Yes, it did go on the re-spot. Not miles away, you know. Oh, great effort. Very unlucky. So it's 2 for England. Good ball from Alan Theobald, getting in there nice and early. He played that nice easy pace, didn't he? Not letting it do too much.
Yeah, never hesitated. Very positive. The last thing you want is to be in two minds what to play when you're delivering a ball, because invariably you finish up doing neither. But he chose the ditch weight and played it to perfection. Now then, Alan, demonstrate your versatility. Drive to draw.
He was just slightly short anyway, but that's put that in a bit of an awkward spot.
Very difficult too for Kenny now to draw the shot. The jack's protected by that short England ball.
Difficult this. He's playing for the gap. It's a very small gap. I just don't know what you can see through it. We'll
Yes, it's exactly what he's doing. He's looking for the gap.
Good start for England B, 3-0. 15 ends maximum, remember, for these round robin groups. And 2.5 hours. 15 rounds in total for the men. They will finish their section play today at last game's 1:30. Then we'll move to the knockout stages tomorrow. And we hopefully have a nice deserved day off on Saturday. There's a spare day there just for any inclement weather. Touchwood, we've not had any yet. Thought we may have done yesterday, but we managed to get away with it.
Yes, it's been an exhausting schedule for the players. One thing about a complete round robin, then, there's virtually no dispute. If you finish at the top of the table, you've earned it, because you've played everybody and everybody's had a chance to finish there.
Yep. Yeah, you've had a go at everyone, haven't you? So it's very fair. Looking at the weather, well, cloudy day today, still quite a pleasant 18 degrees. Not due any rain, touchwood till after 6 o'clock this evening. We'll be finished by then, thank goodness. 76% humidity today. And just a very gentle 3-mile-an-hour wind coming off the sea. caught a lot of people out that forehand.
Yes, a lot of people have selected the backhand in this direction because there is a hold on there. You certainly don't get the whip away where, look at that, if you miss your line on the forehand, you pay the penalty.
Yeah, you're nearly almost spot on or a wasted bowl, isn't it, on the forehand? The backhand, you're always roughly somewhere in the area.
Correct, with the weight.
So one for England at the moment as it lies. Here comes the winner.
See, that's the line we're talking about. That's a good line down there, just sort of steady finish. Better weight there by Alex.
He's a little drift now. Oh, good ball. One and a measure for South Africa as it lies now. Get through the hole. Oh, it's just stayed up. Great effort. Really needs to be the other side of the red ball with that kind of pace, and that'll be in for the shot.
has been finding a good pace on these greens. So this drawing shot certainly not beyond him. Just undercooked it.
That's our marker, the lovely Angie Thompson. Part of the team here with the international technical officials. They're working together with the national technical officials here. And, all good stuff to see them working together and offering development.
South Africa on the card. They've been dominating most of the cards. Been playing a very high standard of balls throughout this tournament.
Yes, the ladies team as well, they're through to their semi-final tomorrow. They get a lovely day off today. South Africa play England in the semi-final, and Scotland ladies face Cyprus. That's the semi-final lineup for those.
Traditionally, South Africa have been really strong contenders for all the world events. Just fell away a little bit these last few years, but in the mid-past they were really, really strong. "21 indoor caps for Brett in his heyday."
Well, Gianni will be looking just to sneak inside that last ball. I think he's just nipped it though. Yeah, just a little bit of bow, bit tight, bit short. Oh, good ball from Tony. Finished a little bit unlucky. Nice little ledge there now for Gianni. He sits on either of the bowls. Jack's very good as well. Just the pace keeping. That's just stayed in to make a triple.
Well, good open draw still available.
The build-up now of South African bowls down the back here, John, you can just see bottom left. And there's 4 green stickers there. I mean, the line 3, would you just play down the back in case they play for the jack? Or would you draw again and make it a bit more tidy?
Well, I think you would, 9 times out of 10, you would opt for a draw. There's nothing in the way. It's a very difficult shot playing a ditch weight on these greens.
Covered them well as well. Dear me, that's a great ball.
The way the South Africans have been playing during this tournament, they certainly should draw the shot.
Great ball. Oh, has he been? Oh, I've been unlucky with that little bit of a. We're calling it a wriggle. One and a measure. Very unlucky. I mean, just something a bit more solid would have got the shot. And you can just see Alan telling Alex Bryden, well, draw down to that last bowl. Again, just showing how crucial pace is on this kind of a carpet. You know, they're all finding almost centre line there, within, you know, a foot either side, but just the pace, as you can see. I mean, if England can just reach down to that bowl and turn it.
I think that's what he was trying, Jace, but I think it's the rink, you know. There's been some poor games on this rink.
Oh, well played. Great ball. Yeah, brilliant ball. On to South Africa. England have got the second shot with the short bowl. Your better pace, if not it'll hold wide. Lucky, good effort.
Good pace for what he wanted, but green wouldn't allow him to get back.
Quite a traditional style of play going on here. It's strange, John, isn't it? I mean, even in the short time I've been playing at half decent level, I find that even though the game itself hasn't changed, the style of play I find has changed more for the under 25 side. Like when I was first getting into my under 25 international career, I still thought, even though we were younger lads, we were still playing more traditionally kind of a pace kind of a game where, you play up, but if you miss the head, you keep your ball on the green kind of a play. Now, like you say, I think people are looking to play, as if it's a fad to play the big, heavy drives.
Yeah, I think it's a more aggressive game now, I think. But back in the dim and distant past, I mean, I think, when you first started to play balls, you had to play, lead and or second. You weren't allowed to play at the back end until you got well grounded in the noble art of drawing. Whereas I think the apprenticeship now is a lot shorter, and I think there is a trend whereby you get out of trouble with a heavy ball.
Yep.
And you keep that's got to be in your armoury these days, I think.
And do you think that's due to the outdoor surfaces getting worse, as in heavier and narrower?
Well, I think that the surfaces, that's one of the disadvantages of outdoor balls. Weather, of course, is a off-putting factor, and a lot of the greens aren't good quality, and that's affecting. It's driving quite a few players, outdoor players, indoors. But I mean, they're two completely different games. The outdoor game, you need different skills. You've got to read the green, the changes in condition, the weather, and there will be marked differences between a forehand and a backhand on an outdoor green, more so than an indoor green. Whereas, I mean, weight is absolutely crucial indoor. I mean, you've got most indoor greens will run over 16 seconds. And that's very, very quick compared to outdoor. I mean, most outdoor greens in England will run between 9 and 11 probably, which, ideally, I would say they should be up to 12, 13 seconds, to get a good game. But there we are, that's what it is. And that's why, you need different skills for both disciplines. There ends the sermon on outdoor and indoor play.
There we go, sir.
This looks a great line in if he's there. Yeah?
Again, just losing a few balls down the forehand. I wasn't sure whether they'd just play a reaching draw down the back and just arrive and getting something in the head.
Well, that's a brave shot on looking for the outside line on this rink.
It's just asking to see the number. good. This has nipped the line slightly. Can he work off his own though? Has done.
Oh, he's blocked that little hole that was there as well.
I'd be inclined maybe just to risk one here, John, and play solid straight through the head. Just remove a few of these bowls. I mean, it could be 3 or 4 at the moment.
That would certainly be my percentage shot.
I mean, you could draw and land on the front of any of them short bowls. The line's good again. It's all on the pace. He's played one. No, he's well, cut the count down.
Well, that should have made the mind of the South African skip. He's got to play through it now. 2 or 3 chances with that shot.
Just having a look at Angie there. I think she's going to see how many little paddles she's got on the go. And it looks 2 maybe for South Africa. I think the light green bowls. Hard to tell from this distance how close those red bowls are.
Well, there's a line through to the bare jack. Oh no.
Lots of options here, promoting his own bowls, just needs to be up. Nice and solid, yeah, that was a percentage bowl, lots of bowls to move. Not only does he push one in, he's made it a lot tighter now for England to try and retrieve something. It's almost a similar shot, John, just play up through the pack.
Yeah, there's still a gap through to the shot ball.
Playing dead pace, anything on the front is a wasted bowl, isn't it? You've just got to try and get some momentum there. Even if you stun off a bowl, play a bowl through, then run through with your own bowl.
The last ball from Kenny, the South African skip, just shows that's a man playing with confidence. He didn't choose the ditch weight right through the middle. He was confident, he got aligned, and he got the result he wanted. Now then, Al, the famous Durham draw.
Off a winger.
See that ball made ground again down that side.
Yeah. You've either got to play it straight down the middle with that pace, or you play the forehand very hard. It does climb, doesn't it?
Well, it is a wide draw available on the forehand, but Kenny's chosen to play a similar ball to his last. Just slides inside, the best result. Ooh, wasn't far away.
Now, there's a green plant there, maybe onto the shot ball, onto the jack. The other side, there's not many good connections on the ins. Yeah, like you say, looking at that, onto the black and dotty thing, and then onto the jack.
Yes.
Very technical, that wasn't it? Black and
white, yeah.
dotty thing.
I hope he doesn't leave them on a dessert table tonight, or else there'll be somebody with some ice cream on a plate with it. Stop it.
I broke my tooth on that profiterole.
Well, good luck with them then.
So, looking for this plant. Let's see what kind of pace he chooses to play.
Half. Oof.
Just nipped it. 2 out so far for South Africa. We're just going to call for the measures. Thanks for joining us all once again on both the social media platforms. Nice to have you on board for this inaugural Atlantic Senior Men's Fours. Don't forget you can help us spread the word and try and secure more sponsorship. If you're on Facebook, just like the page and please share it so other people can see. If you are on the YouTube channel, then please click subscribe. Never ask you for any money, of course. It just looks good that the subscribers are going up since this event started, which is fantastic. And thanks for all the comments popping in as well. If you do have the chat function, I can see lots of South African support on Facebook especially. So good morning to you all in beautiful South Africa.
Greetings from Cape Town, from Trish Young. Beautiful part of the world.
Yep, certainly is. Oh, there's your lovely wife. You just miss your nice view of your lovely wife there,
Oh,
John.
a quick flash. Yeah,
Oh, she
marvellous.
wasn't. She's probably taking your bookings for all your dinner speeches and appearances and things, you know. She runs your diary for
I
you.
know.
Keeps you sane.
Got the half page out ready.
So, good 3.
Yes, South Africa just coming into their stride now. Little slow start for them, but psychologically they'll know that they're finishing top as it is and qualifying, so that may have an effect. But I doubt it with these type of players. They're determined to win, got a great attitude to the game, and very accomplished at it.
A couple of scores coming through from the other games from Lorna, my roving reporter this morning. We have England A R10, Switzerland R4, that's after 6 ends. Norfolk Islands 10, Jersey A 3. Scotland are 8, 7 up against Guernsey. So there's a few scores there for you. Henderson there, listening in from England, tuning in, listening to your dulcet tones whilst working from home. Thank you very much. So we have to move the car twice because everywhere's flooding. Oh, well, at least it's nice here, John. And there's a morning there for us, John, as well, from Bobby Donnelly again. He's Skyping somewhere.
Morning, Bobby. similar position to this yesterday. They had a bit of a struggle getting close at this length in this direction.
One seems to just overplay it this direction, don't they? Whether it's different ways, I'm not sure. The ball's just like it's running by on that wider line. See the South African skip there, just checking his position for the camera. That's good to see. Moving all his players out of the way.
This looks better, surely.
Just stood away at the end.
Well, he got a nice hold to the jack there. Good pace, saved him.
Oh, fell against the bias. Wasn't far from a length ball there. And it sits and fall back in. Oh, second, good ball. No, it's not got second. Marker indicating still two. With the green one as well, if that's the case.
Oh, a rare blip from Alan.
Nearly got a little edge. Start chance here now for England to level the game again with another nice draw here. struggling, isn't it, to get back?
Yeah.
Someone in a look. Two it is. So 6-5 to South Africa after 6 ends. Another couple of scores coming through. United States 9, Czechoslovakia, Czechia is now known 2, Jersey B 6, Zimbabwe 3, Wales 6, Cyprus A 2, and Cyprus B 10, USA B 2. Wales looking good there. I mean, they're just down in joint fifth spot with the Norfolk Islands on 25. Now 28 will put them within touching distance going into the final day qualifying tomorrow.
Better heads in this direction.
Yes,
Pleased to
definitely.
report. Oh, excellent bowling by Brett. He didn't play for England indoor for 21 years for nothing.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, well, look at this.
Some great stuff being played. Well, it's in for 3. Can you get the jab? Oh,
Ooh,
did well to get through all them.
give it a chance though. It's positive play. No, that's a good effort down that side. That hand is a good draw, so it is certainly capable of coming round those short balls. The little speckled hen has just fallen in.
Well, taking a chance. Slightly wider than the last blue ball. Wants to ram it. It's getting nearer. It's an England ball that's just been turned over. Better now, it's out the way. Something very similar will be very good next time. South Africa sticking to the boomerang draw. Here it comes. Can it get just inside that last one? It has done brilliant. Oh, well played.
Oh, excellent ball.
Something very similar for Alex, I think. Just again, just arriving, turn that same bowl again. Will be in for second. Misses it, might get to the jack. Just all dependent on the pace.
Yeah, I think pace is the key, Jason, for that one, because that hand does tend to hold, and if you're just over the weight, it'll hang past. So you just need to be just over the weight, which will be very difficult on this surface.
So here comes the drift. There we go. You've got to be, it's literally a foot over or you're not going to get back to the jack. Like I say, it makes it very, very difficult because it's so inviting to play up to it, isn't it?
That's right. And taking a yard off will be very difficult as well. No dilemmas for South Africa. They just need to keep drawing around the outside of here.
They flicked a bowl in and sat a bat ball. So it's I'm not sure if this is a 4 or not here at the moment. This is could be a little bit of trouble for England.
Oh yes, it is. Not an easy shot, as we've just been explaining there for England.
Literally just playing a just over a draw. Both hands are available. He could draw down the big swinger to the shot bowl if he wants. A lot of stuff in the way. It has to be perfect, but backhand isn't easy. Sticking with it.
Will Allen's just the man.
So 4 down, 1 ball to play.
Well, he can't afford to be short, that is one thing.
Needs to get under the red, otherwise it'll drift.
Oh, look, look.
There
Drift. That'll be disappointing for him.
Fortunately, the South African skips let them off there as well with a couple of bowls, so 4 I think it's going to be for the South African team. It's definitely 3. The marker thinks it's 4. She's got a very good eye, has Angie. Let's see. Close, very close. Not sure what that means. Yeah, she was right.
Well, as we've said throughout this tournament, the benefit of getting in at the front end, it's very difficult to retrieve. Slightly longer length here, I think. No, through again. There's something about this end. I mean, the players are top class, really. And I mean, that's uncharacteristic, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Just shows sometimes when you're really, really faffing around trying to find the line, your weight sometimes does suffer a little bit. And it's like I say, it's more so in this direction.
And it's always the same. If you're struggling for a line, then your weight suffers. Because you're that busy concentrating on what line, you tend to forget about what sort of proper weight you've got.
Needs to miss and then come back at the end.
Well, this looks like a better line, surely.
Just the pace around the back of it. Chance now for England just to put a bit of pressure on here. Line 2 already. Still a good 30 inches away though for shot. In centre Rink would be pretty good. Well played. just a bad result. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. Rosline the shot, he's just flicked that towards the England bowls. I think he's going to be 2 or 3 down here now, unfortunately for him.
Oh, returned the favour.
Yeah, just trailed it for a safer 2. The shot bowl and the blue one behind to the right is number 2. I'll just get the taser out for them to move. Urging it forwards. Oh, great effort. 2.
Well, there's a safer draw on the forehand for Allen. But they seem to be playing this backhand in this direction. Just looking at here, they're looking at running this. Are they looking at running that orange bowl away? For I mean, if it takes the orange bowl away without connecting with anything else, does it make it a 4, or does the other bowl? That's what Brett's just having a quick look at now with his finger trick. Even if he plays orange onto the white one, just having a look. If he removes that and stays, does he get a 4 or a 5? I don't think there's too much danger playing it. I don't think he can get a contact and get back to the jack. So, you know, play it with a yard or 2. Just tend to stick there if you're slightly up, so might be good for him. Hard to tell from here who's lied the other shots. No. In the backhand. That's his own bowl. Three shots for England. Just over halfway now in this game. Round 14 game. I think counts are always available at that end of the green. Nothing too close.
Halfway through the time limit as well, so I'll go in on time.
Is that in?
I'll play the jack just ever so slightly further. Brett's leading off the forehand. Will it come all the way back now? Here it comes. Just overcorrected. So another chance for the South African lead to play another brilliant bowl.
Getting a good line in there with the little speckled balls on that side.
Yeah, again in this direction, England find themselves in just a little bit of bother. South Africa definitely finding a much better line down here. Jack slightly further than what they have been playing.
Game of two ends of the green.
It is. That's a great effort. Well played. Good second, well done. Alex can't change it really, just play the same again, just try and get to the bowl this time. Here he comes again. Oh, just the pace. Still, they've got bowls in the head, John. Gives them an opportunity to do something a bit different.
That's right. See the wide arc again. What's England's back position like? You could have not good.
Not good at all, no. They've just got that green bowl down there by the two orange bowls. The rest are all South Africa bowls. I mean, at the moment, I think it's just a draw. He could play the backhand and draw to it if he wanted to, or play the big swinger.
Well, he's finished the backhand off. I thought that was a better shot, you know.
The backhand?
The backhand,
yeah.
just over the weight, and you get the hold. It's going to be a very precise draw on the forehand. And as far as precise draws go, this is just the man. He's drawn some super balls during this tournament.
Well, line's good. What's the pace? Just over.
Oh, what a great try. Similar ball from Kenny here. We'll get him second shot. Just his weight.
So, South Africa extending their lead by another shot. After 9 ends, 11 South Africa, 8 England B.
Angie enjoying the morning Cyprus air.
She certainly is, a nice big smile. Still pleasant. Definitely slightly cooler. Last night was the only night I didn't really feel red hot in bed. Had the doors wide open, it was lovely. .18 degrees as it stands, that's not too bad.
Shorter length this time. See what see if this helps them. answer to that is yes.
Yes. Just left the pace of it. Gianni will just draw up to the shot ball. Touch on the jack's good as well. Keep piling them in the area. Oh, wow, great effort.
Still a good ball, finished in the head.
Something very similar. Line's good. What's the pace? Here it comes. Yes, well played. Two good bowls. Looks like a 3. Now, will they just stick with the draw? Just a full draw, isn't it, into the bowls? Turn the jack, John.
Yeah, just over the weight. Pulling the jack clean is the ideal ball, but resting the one of the two shot balls there would suffice as well. Would look attractive. It's one of those heads you like to play to. You can see the outcome. Well, that was the ideal weight.
Yeah. A bit unfortunate there, wasn't he? Just caught the edge of the bowl. Makes it a little bit narrower. Good sighter though for his next bowl.
Well, decided to be positive.
Played one. Gets back to the blue. Just turned it away. Maybe still 3, but it's a slightly narrower target. South Africa in a bit of trouble. Yeah, 3 it has.
Yeah, I think they chose the right shot last time. I think they're trying to destroy the head. If it kills the jack, it goes on the spot, and then you've got a huge area to draw the shot from the skips. But 3 down, better that way than not. Here we go. Oh.
Just looking at the spot position, I think there's a bowl just slightly off the picture, bottom right. The orange bowl is a South Africa bowl. That will be counting the shot, I think, if it goes on the tee. Trouble is, if you try and make it bigger, you run the risk of making it wider. Draw for another, you make it wider. I'd be telling just to say, well, 3, that'll put us back level with the jack in our hand. I'd be inclined just to go and cover the tee, just in case somehow there's a bounce and everything runs through. The bowls, South Africa bowls deep down the bottom of the rink, that's the danger.
Yeah, well, the drive isn't an easy shot on these greens, so I mean, Alan could, ideally, if he just finished a foot in front, that would be perfect.
Right, wants to get out of sight now. Has done, so that's okay. I think he'll have to drive again. Well, it's wider. It's close. Great. Oh, my God. We didn't see that. Dear me. 1 to England. He was unlucky. That was a great drive. Definitely the green bowl. I don't think the red bowl will cover it.
Yeah, it's a good 2 anyway, but good shot for nothing. Direct hit on the jack, you would expect it to be killed really if it bounced off one of the back balls. But it hit it square on, so it just bounced back into where you see it. I think there's the only 2 for England, but a valuable 2. Loads of room for Alan to draw another.
Yeah, exactly. Just a draw, like you just see Brett explaining there. Nice draw. If you happen to touch the jack, that is a massive bonus, but you won't go chasing it. Just guarantee another shot. England A are on the other green. They're ahead again. They're 17-8 up against Switzerland after 12 ends. That'll give them a crucial 3 points needed to put them at the semi-final stages going into the last game.
Just weight required.
Needs to stay up.
Well, it's made it.
Just coming on to have a little look at this. They're going to give it a quick measure. It's a good green event this year. It's one of the sponsors have kindly provided all the players and officials with these lovely usable metal bottles that keeps your drinks nice and clean, helps keep the island of Cyprus and especially the area of Paphos nice and clean. Let's have a little look at a quick promotional video. been a fabulous game, as we expected this to be so far. Both the teams have been playing really, really well all the way through, which is why they're quite rightly sat at the top of the table.
Yeah, that's 3 level the scores.
Yeah, it's been a great game to watch. I mean, even the Leeds are having a good battle amongst themselves, which is always good. Just trying to give the skips an edge, as demonstrated. Scotland are 17-9 up against Guernsey on the bottom ring.
These two leads like the forehand in this direction. Really good battle. Yeah, good ball in.
Good morning, Eugene Ferreira there from South Africa. Hope you're keeping well.
Quite a few people on from South Africa this morning.
There's an awful lot. Yes, yeah, Eugene. Hopefully I'll see you at Easter for the PBAs again. Easter weekend, I've been told it's all confirmed. So I'll see you out there. Another larger-than-life character, John, Eugene.
Quite a few people on from Johannesburg as well, where they've got the wonderful Wanderers Club that staged the Atlantic Championships back in, I think it was either 2009, 2010. Fabulous event.
Is that indoor facility somewhere over there as well? Is it Midway or Midwest? I think it's called. Is it just 2 rinks or 3 rinks? It's a small one. I think it's called Midway or something along those lines. I'm sure Eugene will tell me.
Their outdoor greens are really good as well, though, aren't they? They're that run at that 13, 14 second pace, which is perfect for an outdoor game, a good game of balls, get your balls close.
Mid-stream, I've been told. I was nearly there. I knew it was mid-something. Thank you, Jenny. Well, England in the driver's seat here, but this is coming well. It swallows the jack, brilliant. What a great bowl.
Charlie's been playing that hand very well. If its line hasn't wavered at all.
Huge turnaround. 3 down. Nice tickle on the jack for a 3 up. Shows, doesn't it, the senior players have still got all this ability, which is why I love this event taking place. It's allowing those senior players to still represent their country and show, you know, how great bowls they can still play, especially with it being streamed. I think it's a great event.
Well, these players are still winning national titles, you know, at an old age, basically. So their skills are still there.
Pace will keep that. unlucky there. That makes it a lot easier for the English side. You know, it's, that's the line 5, but there's a little bit of a good blocker, so it's a bit unfortunate just to push it to the side. Still a great bowl. Just see, Tommy will just have to run down there with just 2 or 3 feet of pace maximum.
Yeah, the weight is absolutely crucial for that shot. There's a road available inside the red ball, but if you're just overweight, it'll hang past. So it's virtually a dead draw if you want to get in there. Went for the tighter line, it nearly held.
Yeah, he's going to find himself, you know, a lot down here. I mean,
Kenny could do worse than try and block that gap. Short, I mean, the blocker is very useful. It's a very hard shot to play because you've got to finish in a very precise place.
Exactly.
Or else it's absolutely useless. But if it does finish, you know, to stop the shot, that's when it's of great benefit. He's doing his best to try and come across, but he just hasn't made it.
Just got into that ridge, didn't he? You could see the ball there just falling back. Like I say, the blocker, you've got to be almost within 3 inches of exactly where you want to be. And of course, people sometimes forget as well, a blocker ball must travel 14 metres minimum distance as well. So you can't just plonk it somewhere in front of you. It must travel 14 metres to be in play. That's a rule that a lot of people forget.
Well, there's still a road in for Alan, but it's not an easy shot.
So they certainly won't want to be dropping a 5 in this stage of the game. So a bit of pressure. Somewhere near, onto the jack.
Oh, he got a good result.
That's gone out the rink, so the jack will go on the tee, and that'll be 1 to England, I think. Is that not an England red ball? It is. Wow, big shot that was. Now, I'm just wondering, he's going to have to play this really big swingy forehand here, which will bend a long, long way at the end. So again, this isn't very easy. It's underneath already. Oh, he's short.
Yeah, that's most uncharacteristic of Kenny. He's been playing absolutely superb balls.
So England just get the noses into the lead. 4 more ends to play. Oh, I forgot on the time. 40 minutes on the time, so we'll get it finished. Another game for you at 1:30 local time this afternoon, where USB will face Czechia.
We just had a question sent in, why are South Africa not wearing green and gold? Good question, Leslie. I don't know, I've always associated them with a green and gold kit.
Springboks, yeah. I'm just wondering, John, whether it's maybe, with it being the first event, I think some of the national governing bodies may have not supported it as much. I don't know if that's the same for South Africa. But I mean, let's look at England, for example, here. They're playing in an England shirt, which is 2 years out of date.
Yeah. They did get well. They did well to get one.
I think they've only been sent one each. I think Scotland have had to get their own as well. Might be something along those lines. Might not be. I don't know. The green and yellows and that are quite nice.
I know both South Africa actually picked their teams, though, didn't they? And you know, they picked some really good players.
Very strong, yeah. Good lead in. Men's and ladies event finishes tomorrow. Then we get a day's break, and then we go into the mixed fours event. Some interesting combinations there as well. Good reply.
Yes, good ball, Tony. Yeah, two cracking balls. One to England. I wouldn't have thought that was the best choice of hands. It looks a bit blocked on that side. Another chance for Alex to draw one in on the backhand. Better this time, surely.
Needs to run, I think. Nearly sneaked in. Just Just been told England A have finished and have beaten Switzerland 24-13. Wales are 12-8 up against Cyprus. That's a much needed 3 points for them. So now well, it's 2 for England, but that ball can be used back to the shot ball. Both teams will be just drawing up to it.
Not an easy shot though for South Africa to retrieve this. Every shot is valuable at this stage of the game. Yeah, careful draw, I didn't want to do damage.
Nearly got it. Oh, dearie me. Oh.
England looking at the back position to see whether they need to cover that. They hold 2.
Oh, well played. Oh, dear me, that's a good ball, isn't it?
Absolute cracker.
May have to play this drive shot again. Split the jack, force it through to the back. Watch your fingers. Oh, unlucky again. He's played 2 really good attacking bowls and just suffered with the result. But he's cut it down, that's the main thing. Just a single. 3 to go, 2 ahead for England.
England still retain second place if they get beat. They can't, nobody can catch them, can they?
No, they will stay at second for this run into the last game. United States A.
They got beat of England, didn't they?
Yeah, so that's Switzerland, United States B. They've won against Czech. They're winning against Czechoslovakia. So they've gone 30. They've got to 30.
North Africa will be up there. They're winning that. North Africa.
Yeah, and Wales are winning as well. 28. 2 and 28. 2 and 30. Yeah, it's very interesting looking at the tables either way, looking at some of the other results. We're going to have South Africa either way will stay at first. England B, either way, will stay second. And then we've got, England will stay that way. Then we've got 2 teams on 30 points and 2 teams on 28 points going into the last game. So it's almost a dogfight for the last position between 4 countries, which is very interesting.
Good for the tournament.
Yep, Nicky's just asking if Wales can still qualify. 28, well, they're on 28, so they're one of the teams in a dogfight position. They'd need to win and then rely on just a couple of other little results going their way. But when you're playing, you can't look at that, can you? You can't start looking at 3 different rinks at the same time. Just do your job, get your 3 points, get them guaranteed.
Your fate is in your own hands. Is the best way. Now Gianni's been playing very well down this side with his little chocolate nuggets.
Chocolate nuggets.
Yeah, it's a good line again, but just heavy. That should have given the shot to South Africa. Oh, 3.
Yes, they've definitely nailed the line and pace more in this direction than England have. You know, on most of the ends coming this way. See score there, look, Wales, Cyprus, Wales 5 ahead. Scotland, Guernsey, Scotland are ahead in that one. Scotland are out of the running, they can't qualify now, just not got enough points available.
Well, 3 down and short. Not the best solution.
Here we go. They definitely played this hand well.
They haven't played it as well in the other direction though, but certainly they've dominated this end of the green. Short again.
Some lively games going on that bottom green. Lots of noise coming from the Welsh fort. Kurt Nielsen says chocolate nuggets taste like bells. Yeah. Not really a whiskey man though, are you, John?
No.
More of a fine wine man.
Fine wine. not the best of heads for England to face. Again, there is that channel on the backhand. Again, weight all important.
The last 3 times we've played in this direction, Alan's been in trouble. He's played some very good attacking bowls to get out of trouble.
South Africa can just keep dropping them in on this side.
In the line either a 4 or a 5 here, I think. Well, his neat's going to pull a rabbit out of the hat once again. Let's see how many scores go.
There's a fistful of blue ones coming out.
Yeah, star there, 5.
5.
Oh dear. To steady his nerves for this one. There's not a lot. I mean, I'd go pretty much direct and just try and move 3 of these bowls. There's a lot to wing off on the wide side on the backhand.
Well, he got a good result before down there with a drive.
And he's playing the draw. He's going to have to be absolutely perfect or nothing, because there's a lot of short bowls to run into.
Is he there?
Oh.
Oh no. No. I don't think that was a percentage shot, Alan.
It was all or nothing, wasn't it? They just wing one at it.
In the coaching manual, wing one at it. That's the spirit.
Trying to tell me that doesn't appear in your book.
Oh, I forgot to show you.
Yeah, you haven't shown me your book, yeah. I'll be looking for it. 5 down in the final of the gold medal match, and John Bell winged one at it. So this is going to hurt for England B. How much she stuck up there? 5, is it? Yeah.
That's a poor end, I'm afraid, from England point of view. Uncharacteristic, but punishing.
I just thought there was about 12 bowls to hit by attacking something. Hang on, they're going for something else.
Well, if you're short, you would never know, would you?
Well, no.
So, I mean, you know, that's just a non-starter, really. But funny things happen in these games of bowls. In the heat of the moment, wrong decisions are made, and it's easy for us to sit up here and comment on them.
All right, well, I think they're still measuring here. Still measuring. 5 was indicated. Oh no, yeah, that's a 5 here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 16-13 then, going into this penultimate end. Very good end for South Africa. So England left needing to score both of these last 2 ends, I would say.
Well, from England's point of view, they've tended to do better at this end of the green. They've been getting early, closer lead balls in. They've got the jack now, they can pick their own length.
Start again.
Good start from Francoise. Veteran singles gold medalist in 21 and a silver masters in 23. Still got the touch.
Quick good morning there to Jason Evans on the stream from South Africa. Hope you're doing well, mate. Got it surrounded, John.
Yep. Determined not to let this lead slip now.
No, it's just keeping a good second, isn't it? Keep compacting the heads. Minimise England to scoring just a single if they can't get it themselves.
Yeah, keep a close eye on that back position. Making sure they don't get caught out with a jack through into the ditch. Now then, Tony, what's this like? No. Not the best of balls when you're looking for shots to win the game.
Still 15 minutes to go on the timer, so no need to rush this last couple of ends. Another good ball, just closing the head down, aren't they, South Africa? More and more difficult. Good professional play. Great ball from Alex
That's
Bryden.
good.
Something very similar. Gets under the green. I think he's just top side with the extra pace being carried. Now the trouble here for England, the line 2, the danger is playing for another. The last thing they want to do is turn that front South African ball over twice. I'm just wondering whether they may just slip one round the back for now. I mean, 2 would put them within touching distance going into the last end. He's trying to play that ball. Yeah, he's playing down to the back position. You can see there's 3 South African balls there. I think the South African team, they'll just play that reaching draw, I think. I don't think they'll flash anything, that's it. They're not far away, as long as he's inside the front. Close with it, you know. He's very, very close. Oh, exceptional. Exceptional. That was very impressive.
Killer.
Very, very impressive.
He's been doing that all tournament.
He has. He has.
Brilliant.
Made a bit of a mess here now. Just not sure if he plays the backhand, if he can just get round that front green bowl far right hand side and get back to the orange. I'm not sure. Or would you try and open it up with your first? They've not been tending to play many bowls on the draw down the forehand for some reason.
That's a difficult angle on the forehand. Just to get into there, you need absolutely perfect weight. I think there is a bend on the backhand, as you said, yes. If he comes inside the front green ball and try and plays the shot ball away, I think that shot probably is on. Again, not easy. I think he's going to try the forehand. Just hang off. Yeah, covers the back and the spot.
Needs to bend. Won't bend on that line there.
Yeah, not a bad effort, but never going to get back.
So another pair for South Africa. Going into the last end, 5 shots ahead.
5 shots ahead and to the end where they've been dominating play. So the odds are well stacked in South Africa's favour. It's that disastrous 5 at this end of the green that is done for England, I'm afraid. Here we go again. Great start. Now then, Brett.
Short of the pace again.
Yeah, South Africa have just had the edge down this end.
I mean, these are the kind of bowls they've just been playing in this direction, end after end after end, and that's been the big difference.
They've found that hand, stuck to it, and made it really difficult for England. They stayed in the game pretty well, to be fair, but it was just that the 5 they lost, that was too big a deficit when you're playing against a team like South Africa.
He's going quick. He's a helping hand.
Touch.
Oh. Oh, well, sorry about that.
At least he was up.
Yes, exactly. Never up, never in. He did apologise, put his hand up and said, sorry for the little wick off the lamppost. So as with the jack being moved slightly further back, it's taken all the England bowls out of play. Bear in mind they need a 5 to tie this game. Either way, they're going to still end up in first and second spot, respectively, going into the final game. South Africa will have won 13 out of 14, which is outstanding.
Oh, that's a great try. They certainly like that forehand.
Needs to get round the front. Just the pace going to hold him off. Finishing good though. Just packing the head out. England, needing a 5, surrounded with South African bowls. Needs to get underneath or past. Oh, unlucky. Just lacking a foot.
There's not a lot of danger now for South Africa. Kenny could look at the shot ball down the backhand. He's got quite a few seconds. And I think the short one's there ready to be promoted in, which is a South African green ball there. Brilliant.
That just shows you, you know, how the lads have been playing. Really, really impressive. Really has been. Not much you can do when your opposition's constantly playing like that, John, is there?
No, I played with confidence and,
Yeah.
and, you know, 5 shots up and a good head. He had the choice of playing the ball through or, well, he actually drawing the shot was quite brilliant.
There comes that straightening out.
Right, you can demonstrate the arts again here, see if you can draw another shot.
I'll buy him a drink if he draws another.
It's not far away, I tell you.
Trailed it for 4 instead.
Oh, brilliant.
Deary me. Oh. Take a bow, sir. Take a bow. Absolutely. Outstanding. It's just cost me €7.
Well, that's some way to finish the game.
Is he playing his last bowl? I was going to say he's got another bowl there. Everyone's shaking hands, but he's playing. He's got a bowl to play, yeah.
Well, if he's 4 down, that would, and the South Africans keep those 4, it would mean that England lose by 9, which I think is a little bit, it isn't a true reflection of the game. Certainly South Africa have earned their win, but trying as well, you know.
Got them both.
Well played.
Dear me.
Great ball to finish a great game.
Yeah, it certainly was. Just having a quick look what the final score is there. It is that a 2 she's put up or 1? Just a 1. So the final score there is going to be a single for England. And it will be 18-14 to an excellent South African side. And they remain top of the table going into their final group game, which will be at 1:30 this afternoon. As always, John, thank you for joining me in the commentary box.
Thank you. Absolute pleasure.
So we'll be back with you, like I say, at 1:30 this afternoon with Robert Wheel joining me in the commentary box, where Czechia will take on the United States of America B team. So that's all we have time for, I'm afraid, this morning from beautiful Cyprus until tomorrow. This afternoon, sorry. It's a good day for now.